We're welcoming back Joe Gavazzi, NBA and college basketball analyst, and Joe is 3-0 for the week in his college and pro videos for us. We're going to be talking about the Knicks and the Nets, and these are two teams that are definitely going two directions. The Knicks, however, may be having one of their key players injured, so that might play into the line, but we're going to see what Joe thinks and who he likes as a favorite in this game tonight to cash the ticket. Joe, first of all, welcome back, and congratulations on the 3-0. Let's keep it going. Break this game down for us, the Knicks and the Nets, and do you have an update on the Carmelo Anthony injury?
In this very spot last night, we selected the New York Knicks in their 121-14 victory against the fading Boston Celtics team on the heels of the Washington upset of Chicago Monday night. We're now 2-0 in the NBA this week and come right back with the New York Knicks tonight, whether Anthony plays or not. Last line I saw was Knicks -5, which had plummeted to -3, indicating Anthony may not play. Whether he's in or not, we'll let the line maker make that adjustment and play the game just the same. For the Brooklyn Nets are absolutely horrendous, and even worse since the loss of their point guard, Jack. Their starting guards now with him out are averaging just 15 points a game. Only Brook Lopez is their offensive hope. The offense is miserable, and they are on a lengthy losing streak, including losing 10 games on this court. New York Knicks, winners of 5 of 6 recently, covering the spread, and all of those 5 wins are a play tonight here versus the fading Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, Joe, it's amazing what's happening. I mean, if you look up the word horrendous or implosion in the dictionary, you're going to see a picture of the Brooklyn Nets. Obviously they fired their coach. They've got players that are hurt. Jarrett Jack's lost. And they got some overpaid athletes that absolutely are not taking this opportunity to perform. It's like they're just sitting back and taking in that money, and that disgusts me in the league, but that's a whole different matter. Now, the Knicks, on the other hand, I love the energy. I love what's happening, and yes, the line went from 5 to -3, and I agree, whether Melo plays or not, this Porzingis is the real deal, and I've said this in many of my videos this year so far. These are the same fans that are now cheering their asses off, excuse my language, but they're the same ones that were booing when they picked Porzingis. But, Phil Jackson, he's got a method to his madness, and it took a little time. Nothing happens overnight, all right? But his psyche, it gets into the heads of the coaches and the players, and they are absolutely buying what he's selling. Now, there's another interesting factor in this game I had also mentioned in some videos when the Knicks were underperforming. That newcomer, Aaron Affalo, had yet to really step up and earn his paycheck and gel with the team. But it's obvious it takes time, and it wasn't but the next video passed, he picked it up. Boy, he went off for 33 points, and then the next game, 25. So he's starting to find his place, and I think that alone will be enough for the Knicks to do what you say and to cover. I absolutely see them beating this Nets team that's lost confidence. There's just no mojo there, and Joe Johnson overpaid. This guy's shooting 30-something%, shows up when he wants, and just signed that monster contract 2 years ago. And so it's interesting to see what's happening. Some teams that can rebuild in the draft, but this team still owes draft picks for players that they've overpaid. So I'm aboard. Viewers, you heard it. New York Knicks, whether it's -5 at the end of the day or 3, which is at now, is the way to cash your ticket in the NBA. Joe, I wanted to get one last thought before I left. What can the Nets do to maybe right this ship, or is this something that just might be totally out of control?
Well, they have to have an attitude change. First of all, it has to start from the bottom up with the new coach, and it has to start from perhaps ownership as well. But until that mental mindset changes, the body will not follow.
Okay, thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. And you heard it out there, viewers. So cash your ticket tonight in the NBA with the New York Knicks. Joe, thanks so much. Look forward to having you back again with us real soon.
My pleasure, as always. Talk to you guys real soon.